Hello and welcome to MY Channel, Coin Purchaser, the ultimate destination for coin lovers, history buffs, and treasure hunters. Today, we are about to embark on a fascinating journey into the world of one of the most talked about and historically significant coins of the United States, the Liberty Quarter Dollar from the year 1965. So sit back, relax, and prepare yourself for a deep dive into a story filled with history, change, and an incredible value that will absolutely amaze you. The 1965 Liberty Quarter Dollar holds a very special place in American numismatic history. At first glance, it might look like any other quarter you find in your pocket change, but trust me, this coin is far from ordinary. The year 1965 was a turning point in U.S. coinage. Until 1964, quarters were made of 90% silver and 10% copper, giving them not only a beautiful shine but also intrinsic metal value. However, due to a nationwide coin shortage and skyrocketing silver prices, the United States Mint made a historic decision to remove silver from the quarter altogether. This decision meant that starting in 1965, the Liberty Quarter was struck in a completely different composition. Instead of precious silver, the coin was made with a copper core, sandwiched between layers of copper nickel. This clad composition gave the coin a similar appearance to silver but at a much lower production cost. It was a bold step, marking the end of an era and the beginning of modern American coinage. On the obverse side, the 1965 Liberty Quarter features the iconic portrait of George Washington, designed by sculptor John Flanagan in 1932 to commemorate the bicentennial of Washington's birth. His profile faces left, with the word Liberty boldly above his head, the motto "In God We Trust" to the left, and the date 1965 proudly displayed at the bottom. You flip it over, and you're greeted by the powerful image of a heraldic bald eagle, wings spread wide, clutching a bundle of arrows in its talons, a symbol of strength and readiness. Below the eagle is an olive branch, representing peace. Surrounding the design are the inscriptions United States of America and Quarter Dollar, along with the timeless motto E Pluribus Unum. To truly appreciate the 1965 Liberty Quarter, we need to step back into the social and economic climate of the mid-1960s. The United States was going through rapid change: the space race, the civil rights movement, the Vietnam War, and the economy was under pressure. The rising cost of silver meant that the metal value of coins was worth more than their face value. People began hoarding silver coins, causing a shortage in circulation. President Lyndon B. Johnson signed the Coinage Act of 1965, authorizing the new copper-nickel-clad coinage and putting an end to silver quarters for everyday use. This was the first time since 1796 that U.S. quarters contained no silver at all. The 1965 Liberty Quarter had an extremely high mintage, with over 1.8 billion coins struck at the Philadelphia Mint. In fact, to speed up production, coins dated 1965 were produced well into 1966, making them very common in circulation at the time. However, while most 1965 quarters are still worth only their face value today, certain high-grade, rare varieties can fetch astonishing amounts at auction. If you happen to find a circulated 1965 Liberty Quarter in your change today, its value is usually around 25 cents. That's because the copper-nickel composition has no intrinsic precious metal value like the silver quarters before it. However, the true excitement lies in coins that have survived in pristine, mint-state condition or that contain unique mint errors. Some 1965 quarters have been discovered with striking errors such as off-center strikes, double dies, or even transitional errors, coins that were accidentally struck on leftover silver planchets from 1964. These rare specimens can sell for thousands or even millions, depending on their condition and rarity. And here's where things get truly fascinating: the most valuable known 1965 Liberty Quarter, in flawless condition and with a rare striking anomaly, has been valued at an astounding $9.6 million in the collector's market. Yes, you heard that right, a quarter worth nearly $10 million. The 1965 Liberty Quarter Dollar is more than just a piece of change, it is a turning point in American coin history, a symbol of economic adaptation, and a hidden treasure waiting to be found. Whether you are a seasoned collector or just someone curious about coins in your pocket, you never know, The next 1965 quarter you hold could be worth a fortune. So next time you get a quarter in your change, take a moment to look closely. That seemingly ordinary coin might just have an extraordinary story to tell, and perhaps a life-changing value. Thank you for joining me on this journey through numismatic history.